you will listen with attentive ears. Yes.
Hello, my name is Ruthie Marie Deardorff, and I will be reciting My Shadow by Robert Louis Stevenson. I have a little shadow that goes in and out with me, and what can be the use of him is more than I can see. He is very, very light, from the heels up to the head, and I see him jump before me when I jump into my bed. The funniest thing about him is the way he likes to grow. Not at all like proper children, which is always very slow. For sometimes he shoots up taller like an India rubber ball, and sometimes gets so little that there's none of him at all. He hasn't got a notion of how children ought to play. He can only make a fool of me in every sort of way. He stays so close beside me, he's a coward, you can see. And I think it's a shame to stick to Nursey as that shadow sticks to me. One morning, very early, before the sun was up, I rose and found the shining dew on every buttercup. But my lazy little shadow, like an errant sleepy head, had stayed at home behind me and was fast asleep in bed. My Shadow by Robert Louis Stevenson. Every insect ant-fly bee is divided into three: one head, one chest, one stomach part. Some have a brain, all have a heart. Insects have no bones, no noses, but with their feelers they can smell dinner half a mile away. And your nose do half as well. Also, you'd be in a fix with all those legs to manage 6. There was a little turtle that lived in a box. He swam in a They were going to eat me up on the stage, and I was scared, and I run, and I climbed a tree. A great big tree. A sycamore tree. And that big old bear started climbing up after me to get me and eat me all up. No. Wait. It was the little bear that was climbing. He was getting closer and closer and closer. But I take my gun. I had a gun. And bang! Shoot him dead. And he fall clean, plumb, down to the ground and kill himself again. And that big bear was awful mad, see? Because he was that little bear's papa. So he starts climbing up the tree to get me and eat me all up. And I climbed higher and higher till I was higher than this here house. And that big old bear was climbing up after me, and he was getting closer and closer. And I took my gun and bang! Shoot him dead. No, I did not do that. Because the gun was out of bullets. So I climbed higher and higher to the teeny weeny tip top of the tree. And I could feel that big old bear hot breath on my feet. And I jumped to the other tree. No. Because the little bear was climbing up that tree. There was. Yes, there was a hole in the tree. So I climbs in there and hides, and that was okay. And that big old bear can't find me, but the gun was too long and it was sticking out of the hole. So that big old bear starts sniffing around trying to find me, and he creeps onto a big branch. So I take my axe. I had an axe. And I chop the branch down. And he fall clean, plumb, down to the ground and kill himself again. So I start climbing down, down, down the tree towards at the very bottom. Here, grass. It was that bear. He wasn't really dead. He was just pretending. So I take my gun. No. I didn't do that. Because the gun fell out of the hole and broke into a million pieces. So I climb back up the tree fast, fast. And that bear can't follow me because he broke all his legs. But he was mad, and he started prowling around the bottom of the tree. And I had to stay there all night. And I was hungry. There were apples in the tree, and that was okay. And in the morning, I started climbing down the tree as quiet as could be. But that bear found my gun, and he was going to shoot me. It wasn't really broken. I just said that. But bears don't really know much about guns, do they? Because he was holding it the wrong way. And bang! Shoot himself dead. And he fall clean, plumb, down to the ground and kill himself again. So I take my axe and chop off his head. And I chop off the other one's head, and I take them home, and I ate them. And that's all. the Duel by Eugene Field. The gingham dog and the calico cat, side by side on the table sat. 'Twas 12:30, and what do you think? Not one nor the other had slept a wink. The old Dutch clock and the Chinese plate appeared to know as sure as fate there was going to be a terrible spat. I wasn't there, I simply stayed. Well, it told to me, a Chinese plate. The gingham dog went bow wow wow, and the calico cat replied meow. The air was littered an hour or so with bits of gingham and calico, while the old Dutch clock in the chimney plays up with a can before its face. For it always dreaded a family row. Now mind, I'm only telling you what the old Dutch clock declares is true. But the Chinese plate looked very blue and wailed, "Oh dear, what shall we do?" But the gingham dog and the calico cat wallowed this way and tumbled that, employing every tooth and claw in the awfulest way you've ever saw. And know how the gingham and calico flew? Don't fancy, I exaggerate. I got my news from the Chinese plate. The next morning, where the two had sat, I found no trace of the dog or cat. And some folks think unto this day that buffalo stole that pail away. But the truth about the cat and pup is this: they ate each other up. And what do you really think of that? The old Dutch clock told me so, and that is how I came to know.